You know, she was moved out after a while to Israel. She was moved out of the Gaza Strip and into Israel, which is a safe area, a wealthy area. But honestly, that made it all the harder for her because she was even more alienated, more cut off. She didn't have the friends and family around her that she had before. And she's now in a wealthy country. And so the burden on her is, the financial burden on her is intense. And Rami was always the breadwinner. And not only that, but her son has a learning disability. Everything was crashing around her, and honestly, what she said was she felt like she was suffocating. And that makes sense, right? And then here comes well-meaning believers around her, and they said, you really need to forgive those who killed Rami, because she was struggling. And she'll be honest, she said, I hated the people who did this to him. And so she was full of bitterness, and these Christians would come around her and say, you're a child of God, you need to forgive. And that didn't exactly help her. That made her all the more angry and all the more bitter, and it just kept stirring inside her. And this went on until she said, the Lord started to show me that what had happened to Rami was God's will. She said, I saw it so clearly. This was his race. This was the course of his life. And it was all by design. And that's when God started to do something. And she said to God, she said, Father, I want to forgive these people. She couldn't do it in the human. But that's when he did a magnificent work in her life. He washed over my heart with forgiveness and love. She forgave and she loved the people who had killed her husband and had ruined her life, frankly. And if that's not from God, what is?